Careful, bro. I don't want to bring you. Sticking on the right side here.
A butter cookie made into a cone, wrapped around Haagen-Dazs ice cream. It's unexpected, wrapped and unforgettable. It's a thick, crunchy butter cookie wrapped around decadent Haagen-Dazs in 4 delicious flavors: strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, and coffee. And it's now available in your local freezer citywide. Because luxury is where you are. Butter cookie cones from Haagen-Dazs. That's Das.
Hi, I'm Kristen Bell. Getting help for my anxiety made me feel like myself again, but we have all sorts of reasons for putting off taking care of ourselves.
I thought I could just keep pushing through my depression symptoms.
Let's push through dinner with 100% online if a medical professional determines it's right for you. And through the HERS app, you can message them at any time. There shouldn't be a stigma about taking medication for anxiety.
Start your free assessment today at forhers.com/care. That's forhers.com/care.
Hello, friends, benders and non-benders alike. Welcome to Braving the Elements, Nickelodeon's podcast about all things Avatarverse. Again, I sounded like I was warning people. I don't know where that has come from, but suddenly now I'm like, you better be ready for the Avatarverse podcast. I'm Janet Barney.
And I'm Dante Bosco, and they better be ready because we have some special guests in the house today, Barney.
But before we get too deep into this episode, I am butting in here on my own. Dante and I are separately traveling to New York Comic Con. It was generated by you, specifically at Geek Potatoes on Twitter, who said, hey, Avatar people, can someone explain why this monkey in Season 1, Episode 9 got so much attention and then disappeared? I feel like this is something y'all can answer on the podcast. I appreciate the use of y'all, Geek Potatoes, and I want to let you know I took that very seriously. I went ahead and went straight to the top, and this is what I came up with. Too bright. Hi, Dads. I'm wondering if I could ask about the little monkey figurine in the waterbending scroll that mesmerizes Katara, is presumably purchased by Iroh, and I'm thinking it was probably a moment of John O'Brien random humor since it was his episode. But sorry, no great backstory to it. Probably doesn't help. And you know what I said, friend? I said it does help, because it's an answer. It's an official, right answer. And that's what we're aiming to do here. Even if it's something small, and it doesn't turn out that there's a huge backstory to it, we're aiming to solve some of those tiny mysteries. I would say tiny mysteries. Now let's get back to our music episode. Let me sit. We love the fans. We love the fans. We love our peers. At least one episode, and already people were writing us and saying, are you gonna have Jeremy on? And we're like, whoa, hey, we released one episode. Yes, we are. We got a whole plan, but that's saying a lot about not just the fans, but of course, the phenomenal music composition of this show. So we are so excited to welcome, of course, our friend, the composer extraordinaire, Jeremy Zuckerman. We are also very, very excited to have an Avatar The Last Airbender fan, but also someone we're freaking out about because he has created the beloved podcast Song Exploder, which of course is now also a television series on Netflix. His band, One Man Radio, is fantastic. Please welcome Rishikesh Hirway.
Most notably, I think, for your listeners especially, and my heart, there was a Song Exploder episode with Jeremy about the music from Korra.
I'm here. I'm actually so excited. This is the thing, like going through the show with Barney now, it's like, not that I'm going to be an expert by the end of this, but we're just not some cute voices in the show. We also know some little tidbits about themes and artistry and the music now. And I think it's good.
Well, I was just wondering, Jeremy, do you feel like it is part of your job as a composer to be deeply immersed in the world and understand all of the world building, all of the mythology, all of the backstories of all the characters, in order to do what you do?
Wow, that is a profound question. Short answer, I'm inclined to say no, because a lot of that stuff reveals itself over the course of the project, right? And there's things that I don't know and I don't understand about the characters. But the beauty is, as I learn more and I back, but comment on who he was and who he is now and that kind of thing. So the beautiful thing about, composing for TV versus film even, is that you have this relationship with the music that lasts sometimes for many years. And it changes before it's ready, that kind of thing. Because when I'm collaborating, I tend to be very conscious of the other person's sort of perception of and I won't pursue it because I'm like, they're going to see this and go, this is not good. Let's just go down this rabbit hole, and it's a little scary doing that with people watching, So,
Absolutely.
I
but
feel like
the
I'm gonna
other
get fired the first few days of anything I shoot. I'm like, they're gonna fire me like by noon, by lunchtime. I'm out of here, I think.
Totally. Well, yeah, that whole imposter syndrome really flares up when someone else is in the room, I've actually brought in an intern. Just having an intern behind me who's like a fan of the show and like...
Now that there's someone here, it's completely changed my relationship to the thing that I'm trying to create. I'm not trying to be performative right now, but suddenly by virtue of this other person, I'm performing, which totally can take you out.
This is literally why I'm doing this podcast, because fans ask me questions about the show that I did do. That is my voice. And then there will be a blank look on my face like I have no clue what you're talking about. It's like, you're part of this great thing, amazing, like timeless, amazing, perfect project, and I'm like, what did I do? What happened? What did we do?
It's the synergy of all of us, it was this amazing thing, and it happened at an amazing time, and
but it can also bring that like intimidating imposter feeling that you were talking about, right?
Yeah, but the other side is I've also done stuff where, I've had people, we weren't even hired by Nickelodeon yet, and we were working on like pencil tests and other things, and Brian was in another room like creating the characters and showing us stuff. It was so beautiful, and we'd be working, and it was very like collaborative in the beginning, and then once we got the gig, like the idea was we were going to do sound design and music as one thing. We had this idea that sound design and music don't need to be separate. Like it could be thought of as the same thing, and the music would be very abstract and sound design would be more abstract. But as the show, very quickly we realized like that wasn't appropriate for this show. It was like a cool idea. Everyone, I took over thought, okay, maybe after if they were going along, and